Hi, guys. So, the book that I have to read today is called The Wednesday Surprise. And this book is by the author Eve Bunting. And so, Wednesday nights are a special time for Anna. And they're special because that's when she gets to spend time with her grandma. So, her grandma comes over and always with a big bag full of books. And together they read story after story. And all the time they are planning a surprise for Dad's birthday. But finally, one Saturday, his birthday arrives and the family gathers. Just when Dad thinks he received all of his presents, Anna stands up, and it's time for the Wednesday surprise, the best birthday gift of all. So let's read to see what that special birthday present was. The Wednesday surprise. I like surprises, but the one Grandma and I are planning for Dad's birthday is the best surprise of all. We work on it Wednesday nights. On Wednesdays, Mom has to stay late at the office, and my brother Sam goes to basketball practice at the Y. That's when Grandma rides the bus across town to stay with me. I watch for her from the window and I blow on the glass to make breath pictures while I wait. When I see her, I call, Sam, she's here. And he says, it's okay to run down the long stairs and wait by the door. Grandma, I call. Like that's something that I would do as a child too. I always loved when my grandparents came over. And I'm guessing a lot of you do too. Anna, hi, her big cloth bag bumping against her legs. We need a we need a hug. She tells me how much I've grown since last week, and I tell her how much she's grown too, which is our joke. Between us, we carry her lumpy bag upstairs. I show Grandma my breath picture, if it's still there. Mostly, she knows what it is. Mostly, she's the only one who does. On Wednesday nights, we have hot dogs. Have you heard from your dad? Grandma asked Sam. He'll be back Saturday, same as always, Sam says, in time for his birthday. His birthday? Grandma raises her eyebrows as if she'd forgotten all about it. Grandma is some actress. When Sam goes, she and I do the dishes. Then we get down to business. I sit beside her on the couch, and she takes the first picture book from the bag. We read the story together out loud, and when we finish one book, we start a second. We read for an hour, get some ice cream, and then we read some more. Grandma gives me another hug, only 7 years old and smart as paint already. I'm pleased. They're all going to be so surprised on Saturday, I say. I wonder what they're thinking. I wonder what this big surprise is. When Sam comes home, we play card games, and when Mom comes, she plays too. You'll be here for the birthday dinner, Mom asks as Grandma was getting ready to leave. Oh, yes, the birthday, Grandma says vaguely, as if she'd forgotten again. As if we had been working on our special surprise for weeks and weeks. Grandma is tricky. I'll be there, she says. Sam walks Grandma to the bus stop. As they're going down the stairs, I hear him say, what have you got in this bag, Grandma? Bricks? That makes me smile. Dad comes home Saturday morning, and we rush at him with our happy birthdays. He has brought Sam a basketball magazine and me a pebble, smooth and speckled as an egg, my rock collection. I found it in the desert, close to the truck stop, he says. It was half covered with sand. So her dad travels for work. So that's why he's gone for a few days out of the week. I hold it, imagining I can still feel the desert sun hot inside it. How long did it lie there? What kind of rock is it? Dad has stopped to pick wildflowers for Mom. They're wilting, and she runs to put them in water. Then Dad has to go to bed because he'd been driving his big truck all through the night. While Dad sleeps, Sam and I hang red and blue streamers in the living room. We help Mom frost the cake. We've made Dad's favorite dinner, pot roast, and our gifts are wrapped and ready. I watch for Grandma and help carry the bag upstairs. Wow, Sam should feel heavy. Sam should feel how heavy it is now. Grandma has brought a ton of books. We hide the bag behind the couch. I am sick from being nervous. She's so nervous because remember they've had this huge birthday surprise. Grandma usually has seconds, but tonight she doesn't. I don't either. I can tell Mom is worried about the pot roast, but Grandma tells her it's very good. Are you feeling well, Mama? Dad asked Grandma. How are your knees? Fine, fine, the knees are fine. Dad blows out the birthday candles and we give him his gifts. Then Grandma shoots a glance in my direction and I go for the big bag and drag it across the table. I settle it on the floor between us. Wait, another present, Dad asks? Well, it's a special surprise for your birthday, Dad. It's from Grandma and me. My father, my heart's beating awfully fast as I unzip the bag and give the first book to Grandma. It's called Popcorn. I squeeze Grandma's hand and she stands and begins to read. Mom and Dad and Sam are all astonished. And what that means is like they can't believe what they're hearing. They're so surprised. Dad jumps up and says, What's this? But Mom shushes him and pulls him back down. Grandma has the floor. She finishes popcorn, which takes quite a while, and gives the book back to me and beams all over her face. So that means she's got a smile. So they're all really surprised to hear her reading. My goodness, Mom is beaming too. When did this wonderful thing happen? When did you learn to read? Anna taught me, Grandma says. On Wednesday nights, I add, and she took the books home and practiced. You were always telling me to go to classes, classes, Grandma says to Dad. She looks at Mom. You must learn to read, you said. So I come to Anna. So Anna taught her grandma how to read. That was that surprise that they were doing every Wednesday together was Anna was teaching her grandma how to read. That's pretty special. I giggle because I'm so excited. Grandma reads and acts out the Easter pig and the Velveteen Rabbit. It's much smarter if you learn to read when you're young, she tells Sam sternly. Just means like, you better do it. The chance may pass along with the years. Sam looks hurt, but I can read, Grandma. Nevertheless, she takes out another book. Are you going to read everything in that bag, Mama? Dad asks her. He's grinning, but his eyes are brimming over with tears, and he and Mom are holding hands across the table. So those aren't sad tears. He's got tears of happiness because he can't believe that his daughter taught his mom, a grandma at this point in time, how to read. Maybe I will read everything in the world now that I started, Grandma says in a stuck-up way. I've got time. She winks at me. So, Anna, what do you think? Was it a good surprise? I run to her and she puts her cheek against mine. The best ever, I say. So I really, really like this book, and this just kind of shows you, you're never too old to learn something new. When you think about this, she never really fully learned how to read. And her granddaughter ended up taking the time every Wednesday, and that was their special time together. And with lots of practice and perseverance and not giving up, grandma learned how to read. So I hope you enjoyed this book as much as I did.